Howdy folks, TJ here. Instead of just fun and games for Nextmas, how about fun and exploration? How about a little bit of Internet Nextplorer? So yesterday's video, or the last one I did, I guess it was yesterday, I was doing the Next Kickstarter update, and it talked about this Internet Nextplorer. I hadn't used it yet, kind of heard about it, but didn't really know much about it. So I thought today I would download it and try it. I've already slapped it onto my Next and just launched it to make sure the program launched, and it seems like it made a connection. So in the past, I have connected to like that Nextel service. So make sure to follow the directions on the GitHub. I think it was GitHub, the site that you link to, and I'll put a link down below in the video where you can download the current program. But read it, make sure that you've done everything. You have the Wi-Fi device plugged in and it's all set up and ready to rock and roll. For me, it worked right out of the chute. So let's go ahead and show you what this program's about. It's kind of cool. So let's wake up my Next and go to the browser and browser.nex. Comes up right up to this screen, talks about the program Internet Nextplorer is dedicated Spectrum Next Gopher browser. So Gopher's been around for a long time. I remember the word back in the olden days. I don't remember if I ever used Gopher. I probably did. But it's been so long I don't remember. I often forget things that were just told to me last week. At least that's what my wife tells me. So, so it's a Gopher browser, which means that you can search for files and put files places and download files, I believe. Those are the kind of pre-HTTP, if you want to think of it that way. Hopefully that's an accurate assessment. HTTP ended up becoming the winner. But this is still out there, and this can still be used, which makes me think, I wonder how difficult it is for a commoner like me to actually set up something in-house on my own computer where people can access files I put on there for them to access. Something I'll explore down the road, but I am clueless on whether you can do that. But let's keep on reading. So it's still experimental software used on your own risk. So the main controls are basically the arrow keys on your Next, up, down, left, and right. Enter will visit the link that you've selected. N will enter a new domain. B for history, back, currently only a few levels it says. And then H to return to this page. So remember H. And if you like the software, support him. So PayPal donation has the email address here. And it says, I'll guarantee that browser will always be free for all users, and your donation's only one way to cover my work. So definitely after I play around with this, if it seems like it's something that I'm going to be using, I'll be donating. So it'd be nice way to do that. You can open Spectrum screen. So let's go ahead and use the arrow key because I'm going to need to arrow down a little bit. So you'll see that the arrow moves down. So if I wanted to select that, I'd hit the Enter key, but I don't. I want to keep on reading, see what else is available. So you can open Spectrum screen images, listen to some music. It looks like PT2 and PT3 tracks. And then all these things, some links to start exploring Gopher space. And I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing this, but Hirash's Gopher hole with lots of specky stuff. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. So if you're viewing this video, let me know. ilogout.cz, phlog, aggregator, and other stuff. I don't understand any of that. So, but I'll check it out. Hacker News Gate, Reddit Gate, Wikipedia Gate, SDF Public Access Unix System. A lot of Gopher stuff, it says. Flood Gap Systems official Gopher server, and Fade to Black Gopher server. So let's go back up and let's just do the first thing that was selected, and then we'll kind of just go willy-nilly and check out a couple of things. So you can open Spectrum screen images. So I don't know if that's over the internet connecting to that, or whether this is actually an image that's copied over into the folder or directory I've made. So let's go back to H. Listen to some tracks. I hit the sound off. So cool. So again, I don't know if this is reaching over the internet and grabbing it or what. I don't know yet. So let's stop. Let's go down some links to start exploring Gopher space. So let's go to Hacker Newsgate. That seems interesting. Loading resource, please wait. So now I must be definitely connecting over the world of the interwebs here, internet, because if it's saying loading it, it must be reaching out. So let's see what happens. Hey! Something did happen. Cool. Hacker News. The Underground Hacker News Mirror, updated hourly. And if I want to just go through the next screen, I guess I can hit the right arrow key. Yeah, it takes me all the way down. This is a mirror. You should be able to probably view that from here, but let's go down and select live feed. I have no clue what this is, so. Uh-oh. Is it doing something? Thinking? Oh, yeah. Loading resource. Please wait. It will be here soon. So it's definitely going over the internet. Now, I'm on real slow internet, as you all know, so I don't know if that has any bearing on the speed of everything going on. Cool. Okay, so it looks like very textual based. Is there anything of interest here that I want to read about? Linux on an 8-bit micro. Let's go ahead and open it. I have no idea what it is, but let's check it out. Loading resource. Please wait. It will be here soon. So yeah, it's not super duper speedy, but again, it could be my internet also. I'm pretty lame in terms of internet here. I'm guessing the more elaborate size the file is, it takes a little while to kind of pull things over. And if it gets too long, I'll edit some of this out so you don't see me here going back and forth with my Santa ball. Oh, okay. We got something. So, cool. So it looks like it's brought up a text, the author, and this is basically something to read about. Cool. Okay. Neat. You know, I'm on the internet right now with the Next. Let's go back to square one. Let's go back to H. And let's check out Nihirash's Gopher hole with lots of specky stuff. Okay. Let's go to his page. Loading resource. Please wait. It will be here soon. That was a little faster. Hello, welcome. And looks like it's got some stuff. Menu. Oh, let's go check out the photo first. Now, I don't see a thing saying it's checking it out. I did hit the return key, though, or enter. Maybe it didn't acknowledge it because I had to hit it a second time. Loading resource. Please wait. I'll be here soon. What you should do is, you remember the B-Box? BOS? So, different error messages or messages that would come up on the screen would always be a little bit different. I don't think there were haikus per se, but they were different and they were kind of fun, so it wouldn't always come up with the same thing. Maybe that would be kind of fun if it does something a little different every time. So there's a picture. Wow, that's pretty awesome. A little step above using asterisks in the olden days to draw out something that I won't mention here on the video. So let's see, was it B to go back one? Yeah. Cool. Uh-oh, so I went back to that loading screen. So menu, my Gopher log, ZX Spectrum section. That seems interesting. Let's check that out. Oh, Dizzy 8. Wonderful Dizzy. Oh, this is the new Dizzy. Let's go to that. I had no idea. I've never... Let's see if I can actually download something, if that's an option here, and actually then play it on the Next. Oh, downloading file. Wait a bit. Everything will happens now. I love that. So this is where I may need to edit out something, or I can sing to you. So if you want to listen to me sing, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. You're turning it down. Don't sing, TJ. Don't sing. So this may take a little bit. So I'm going to let the video keep recording here, although I'm running out of space. I think I already had a couple 2 or 3 gigabytes left on my phone. So maybe I will stop it, and when this comes up to a finish screen or something, I'll turn it back on. So hold tight. We're trying to download Dizzy 8, it says. I didn't realize this one would be number 8. Wonderful Dizzy 2020. All right, I'm back. I would say that took about 4 to 5 minutes. It was kind of slow, but it's an old technology here, I guess. Older computer that's really not super speedy for internet-related things. It's just neat that this is actually an option. Normally, I'm not in such a big rush when I'm using my Speccy Next that I can't start something and walk off and grab something to drink or go over to another computer and tinker with it. So when it was done downloading, that message just disappeared. Now, I have no clue where it downloaded it to. So now I guess I've got to look on my directory here in the browser and see if I see anything. Is there anything on here that would tell me? Maybe it's going to end up being in the same directory that this program is. Let's go ahead and back out of this. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this program. Go to the browser. Yeah, there it is. That was easy peasy. Didn't have to just put it in there. Let's go ahead and try to run it. Let's see what happens. I've got the sound turned up. 128. Cool. Now, I don't know if I haven't played this game yet, so do I hit spacebar? Wonderful Dizzy. Oh! I didn't have to take my SD card out and slap it in another computer. The Next did it all by itself with the use of this Nextplorer. Very cool. So now that we know how to download, let's go check out a couple other things, and then we'll wrap up this video. And I want to make the screen a little bigger. Browser. Let's go back into here. And let's see what some of the other things were. Let's see. So we went to his Gopher hole. Anything else? Reddit. I'm not a Reddit user myself, but I'm familiar with it. Let's go to Wikipedia. I think everybody in the world probably has used Wikipedia at some point. And then we'll call it a day, and then you guys can explore yourself on this. Loading resource. Please wait. I will be here soon. See, this is where we could change it up. He should have a random one that he can type in 20 different sayings, and one of them will pop up, so it changes every time. Gopherpedia. Welcome to Gopherpedia, the Gopher interface to Wikipedia. This is a direct interface to Wikipedia. You can search and read articles via the search form below. Enjoy. So let's arrow down. So there's a search, or there's just some date and some stuff. Any of these look of interest? You know what? The Twilight Saga. My wife would like that. Let's go up to the search. Search Gopherpedia. And I'm going to type in Clive. No. Jim. Oh, gee, I can't type. Jim. Bagley. Jim Bagley. See if there's anything. I have no idea if he has a Wikipedia or not. Tim Bagley. Oh, ZX Spectrum Next. So his name is popping up on stuff. Let's go to the ZX Spectrum Next. I'm guessing maybe it's going to go to the website. Because obviously his name is all over the place there, I'm sure. Please wait. It will be here soon. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I could start that tune in the background and then do this, where it was playing the music before. I bet you could start it there, but was it hit any key to stop? Then maybe not. So yeah, this definitely takes a little bit. You got to be a patient person to utilize this, it looks like. And I'd be interesting to know if you were on a real internet, whether this would be any speedier. So, looks like his name must be in this article here. So, cool. Hey, I did a search and it found something at least on somebody I keyed in there. So, sweet. I went back to the home screen there. So, we'll call it a wrap. So, was it successful? I now have Nextplorer. It was easy as pie to put on here, use, and I downloaded something and it worked. Sweet. I love it. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.